Hello Virgo, this is your February forecast. So the month starts out on the 3rd with a full moon in Leo, and this full moon is happening in your 12th house. And it's also very close to Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, but it also magnifies things. So whatever is working will be magnified and become great. And whatever is not working for you, you're going to see that in bright technicolor as well. So here, a full moon in your 12th house indicates that you're going to start seeing things that maybe you've not wanted to see so much. Something that maybe you've been buried, it's been buried deep within, and this full moon shines a light on it. It's a wonderful time for actually any kind of psychotherapy, any kind of metaphysical studies, and also a great time just to really be alone during the time of this full moon, because it's in Leo and there's going to be a lot of emotions and drama around the place. So you might prefer, Virgos, just to be somewhere peacefully, recharging your batteries. It's also going to bring you some very interesting dreams and information coming through your subconscious that could be very useful to you at this time. And you may solve a mystery, something that's really bugged you, that you couldn't understand what was going on, and all of a sudden you get the answer. A light bulb goes off. So we've got Mercury, your ruler, retrograde until the 11th of the month. So obviously, while it's retrograde and we've got the sun in this 6th house as well, this is a good time for re-evaluating how you use your time, what your systems are like. And Virgos, you like to be productive. You like to feel as though you're achieving something every day. Well, during the retrograde, look at how you've got your life organized. Are you too committed? Are you too scattered? Are you all over the place? This is a great time for re-evaluating it. It's also a good time for re-evaluating your work. Are you enjoying your work? Do you need to make some changes? Is there something you need to communicate to somebody in the workplace? And I would do any kind of contracts or any important communications after about the 14th, when Mercury is really properly direct again. Now for the first part of the month, we've got the sun here in this 6th house, shining a light in this area, as it does once a month, on your health, your well-being. Virgos, you are the most health-oriented sign in the zodiac. So this is a good time to look at how you eat. Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting enough exercise? And is there balance in your life? And it's also shining a light on what is it you want to contribute, to give, to serve, to help others. Because that's another thing that you find extremely gratifying, Virgos, when you're doing something that really is of value to other people. So we've got, for the first 3 weeks of the month, Venus and Mars, along with Neptune, in this 7th house of relationship. It's a wonderful time for a new relationship, for strengthening the bonds of an existing relationship. It's also a time when, with Mars there can be some disagreements. Yes, you may see something your way, and Virgos, you can be quite rigid sometimes in your thinking, and somebody else sees it another way in a relationship, and I would be looking for ways that you can collaborate, ways that you can put yourself in the other person's shoes to understand their perspective. Not necessarily to agree with them, but just to have a greater understanding so you can diffuse any kind of issues and arguments that could happen during this time. Now on the 19th of the month, we've got the sun coming into this 7th house, which I shall come to, and on the 20th and 21st, Venus and Mars move into your 8th house. So, what does this mean? Well, the sun first in this 7th house for the last week of the month. It's shining a light on relationships. It's shining a light on what's working, what's not working. Are you doing all the giving? Is someone else doing too much of the taking? What do you want in a relationship? It may shine a light on a particular relationship that may need more nourishment, more feeding. Or it may show you that a relationship's come to an end, or that maybe you need to get some counselling to move that relationship onto a more healthy level. And with Venus and Mars coming together in Aries for the last week of the month, this is very passionate, Virgos. So for those of you wanting a sexual relationship, this is under wonderful aspects. For deepening an existing relationship. It also rules money, so there's a potential of money coming to you through somebody else, or maybe your partner getting a little extra bonus. It's also a time with Mars there where you really need to put energy into your finances. Do you need to remortgage and get a better rate? If you've got credit card debt, can you move it on to zero balances? What can you do proactively with Mars there? Mars wants you to put energy into this area. And Mars here, you may solve a mystery, something that's been bothering you for a long time. You may find some keys or find something you lost. Suddenly you get an answer to something. And it's also very good for research, for deepening your knowledge of an area that you're particularly interested in. Between the 24th and the 25th, we've got a lovely trine happening between Saturn in your 4th house. So many of you are looking at your surroundings, your security, maybe looking at moving home, relocating, or renovating and upgrading. And here with this trine here, you'll have an opportunity to either maybe move, to clinch a contract, maybe for sale or for rental, or to do something that helps you with your security and your home base in some way financially. It's like a resolution of a problem. And we've also got, of course, this trining energy of the fire signs happening for you in the 4th, 8th and 12th houses. So it's very important, Virgos, to take time out, to relax, to rest, to listen to that inner voice, because there's going to be some really important messages coming through. They're going to be helpful to you, especially connected with finances, connected with your home, your family, and with the metaphysical, the subconscious side of you. And towards the end of the month, Sun and Neptune, coming together around the 25th of the month in your house of relationship. So make sure you're not pulling the wool over your eyes. Make sure you're seeing a relationship really as it is, and not maybe how you are idealizing it or how you'd like it to be, because there is a chance of some confusion at that point as well. But nonetheless, there's also a chance of great compassion, great feeling. Just make sure nobody's too needy around you and pulling on you. That would be my recommendation with that aspect. So there you have it, my lovely Virgos. I wish you a great month. Thank you for getting in touch. I love doing your personal charts for you. And I wish you the very best February. Enjoy. Bye for now.